Hello, everyone. My name is Hélène Gatland, and I live in Australia, but as you can hear, I'm French. And I finished my studies as a psychologist in France years ago. And since then, I've seen documentaries on parental burnout in French and realized that it was something that wasn't talked about in Australia, and then realized it wasn't talked about in English countries, like in English-speaking countries. So since then, I have been trying my best to raise awareness on that, doing podcasts and interviews. And the new thing I have been doing lately is actually creating this online course. So you could be helping yourself with your own journey, just from home or in your car or doing the laundry, without having to do sessions with me. So they are online, they are cheaper than a session, but they are done like in a webinar form. So which means that the sound is not amazing. You have to go with my French accent. So yes, that was my goal, to make it cheap and not go through studio. So I hope you forgive me for that. The course that I'm offering has been actually done by the Training Institute in Parental Burnout. So by two researchers, Isabelle Roskam and Maura Nicolas-Jack. This training has been scientifically studied, and they have found that actually what's happening when you are in parental burnout is you are under a lot of stress, and this is in your body, you have a large amount of cortisol levels. And there are amazing studies. I won't go through this now, but there are amazing studies on cortisol level from the Training Institute in Parental Burnout. But this course helps parents with high level of cortisol to go back to normal level of cortisol in 3 to 6 months. So amazing course. I'm not taking credit for it. But very exciting to see that results can be seen very quickly. There are 8 sessions in the course. So if you are in parental burnout and you wanted to do the 8 sessions, you can actually buy them all together. But the great thing about doing it online is I also decided that people could be, wanted to do just a few sessions, not all of them. So you can also decide to only buy some sessions. They all work a little together, so I refer to them also if during the webinar. So if you wanted to know a little more about something, you can also jump to another session later. So if you decide to do session 7, then session 3, then session 4, that's fine. You can do this. So I will look at the description of the session in the website. But I will go through it also here if you want, just to give you an idea of what they are. So the session 1 will help you to understand why parental burnout is more prevalent now and what are the symptoms of it. And this is a great session if you think you are alone in your parenting journey and your parental burnout journey, or if you think that people around you are not understanding you with what you are going through. So the session 2 is probably the most important one. And if you only could do one, I would recommend this one because it has a fantastic exercise or few exercises, but one that particularly helps you to understand stressors and resources that brings you or help you with your parenting journey. And it will also give you some tools on how to come out of parental burnout. If you can only do one, I will say session 2. The session 3 is a deep dive into one of the main risk factors of parental burnout, which is parental perfectionism. So if you are a parent that tries to be a perfect parent and has been or is exhausted due to it, this session is for you. So we look into what perfectionism is, how does a perfectionist parent function, and how to resolve perfectionism. And we also talk about compassion, especially self-compassion. The session 4 is the one that has the most content. And to be honest, I actually think that everybody will benefit from this video. But the idea behind it is emotional competencies. So the first part of the session explain what emotional competencies are and how to develop them. And the second part provide amazing exercises to help you to manage the stress in your parenting daily life. So I feel like most of the people want to do this one, but you could also only do this one or do a few of them. So the session 5 is more to help parents who would like to re-enhance their relationship with their children. So one of the symptoms of parental burnout is the overload and loss of pleasure from parenting. And so as a result, this session will help you to choose your battle as a parent, so in terms of education, and increase your quality time with your children. So the session 6 is more for you to look at the team that cares about your children. So this session, again, has great exercise to understand the weakness of your carer team, and in particular, in stressful situations. And so this session will help you to strengthen the carer team. The session 7 is particularly beneficial if you feel like you're not getting the help that you would like from your carer team. So in one part of this session, we look at creative ways to extend your carer team. And in another part of the session, we deep dive into tools to communicate your needs more constructively. And so you receive the appropriate help you need. So session 6 and session 7 are good to do together, but you can also decide to do them separately. The session 8 is much more for the people who have done the entire course. It's a much smaller session, and it gives a great summary on all the tools and resources you can use. So most importantly, this session is as exercises, to help you to prevent collapse. So yes, this last session is great if you have done the 7 other webinars. So if you are not sure what you would like to do, I offer a free 15 minutes consultation on the phone. So just contact me by email or by text message or directly call me, and I will help you to know what would be the most beneficial sessions for you. So feel free to contact me anytime, and all the best, and well done on beginning on your new journey to feel better as a parent. Thank you.